Hi, Becky Rose Dungeon Girl here, episode 16 of the Return of the Winged Trinity live play. This episode, what do they call this episode? Oh yes, Alternative History. So, as ever, we're going to have an album of the week. Oh, I didn't make a note of the guy's name. Oh, blooming heck. Right, hang on, I'm going to have to find the album again. I found some obscure album this week and haven't heard any of the songs on it. It's Star, on the only site that had any mention of it. So it sounds pretty bad. It's called Alternative History by Steve Marriott. So the way this works is if the players, into their character's speech, squeeze any of these song titles, they get inspiration. So let's. No, I tell you what. Yeah, we'll introduce the players first, or next even, and stuff so they can do their talking a bit. Let's have Mark, Phil, Steffi, Jenny.
Hi, I'm Mark, playing a tiger monk, tiger folk monk, shall I say, and I think I've just been knocked over by myself in a cart.
Hello, I'm Phil. I play Quillen. He's a pirate surgeon, and I've not been knocked over by myself in a cart.
I'm Steffi. I play Polis the Hunchback, and I am the Master Fisherman, and I have a giant vermina bone to prove it.
And I'm Jenny, and I am playing a blue webbed, God knows what he is now, halfling who plays the bagpipes, and I'm assuming that he got knocked over by a cart or something. However, I was absent last time, so who even knows?
I did do you an updated overlay, but of course I don't suppose you've had a chance to grab that yet because you just got back and stuff. So so we will have an updated Ardus graphic for our next episode. I can't believe it's like episode 16 already. Anyway, something a little bit novel this week. If I can just ask my players to quickly mute themselves, but just briefly, because we've got funny graphic-y things, because why the hell not? So here goes. Sparing no expense with a massive CGI budget there, making it look like a 90s rom-com. So, yes, welcome to the Return of the Winged Trinity. When last seen, the players had reached the archipel called Apathet, which is two really weird words already, and we've only just started. They had indeed just been knocked over by a wagon careering through the streets, on top of which were basically the heroes from the first season. But our characters in this season don't know anything about that. No, I don't have too much time on my hands, DM Critical Fail. I rushed off my feet, making all this awesome stuff for you. So, they had got themselves just outside of a apothecary, which is on fire, and there are guardsmen outside discussing the characters who just ran away, and they're talking to what appears to be the prince, the son of the queen. Over to the players, guys. What are you gonna do? But seriously, you have to unmute yourself before you talk now, because otherwise you just look like Muppets.
What's new?
That would never do, would it?
No, I think that was more super animation.
I knocked you out with my awesome graphics, and that was it. You're just speechless.
Do we sort of know it's the prince? Is he sort of that well known?
Yes.
What he looks like? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you have any previous visitation to Moraine, I would accept you knowing, because there is a newspaper here. So, yeah, you would know that he's the prince. if you previously have been to this city, which your character definitely has.
Yeah.
In fact, you all have, because you all started off here at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have. The ones that have died already wouldn't have been here.
Oh, yes, of course. There's me forgetting about the timeline you guys have totally screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think how alight is the apothecary?
It's not too bad at the moment, but there's definitely flames inside, but we're not yet at the point that the roof's on fire and timbers are falling.
Okay, because
The
Savannah would
prince
like to see if he
set
can
this alight.
if he can filter any supplies.
Sorry, two at once there. I didn't. So you want Savannah?
Sorry.
You wanted to pilfer supplies from inside. What were you
Yeah.
saying, Steffi?
If the prince wants it alight, we can just help ourselves to the gold.
You could. Yep. So you're by the rear window of the apothecary, which happens to be wide open because, unbeknownst to you, 3 people just charged out of it.
Yeah. I'd certainly be keen to look around inside as well.
Okay.
So, so I will try and climb through the window.
Is everyone going through the window?
Is there a door? I've been stuck in windows before.
I've just remembered. I've just remembered that actually Ardus has been unconscious for a time and is currently being carried by
Ow.
Savannah,
Probably
I
me.
believe.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
usually
maybe hit
me,
my
yeah.
head.
That usually happens.
We might find something inside to wake Ordus up, something to help him.
Ardus
Maybe
wakes up.
Maybe get those. Well, maybe get rid of those feet then.
Oh, what's that smell?
Oh, sorry, I'm putting down.
It's frog.
Yeah, it could be my armpit actually, but
Where are we? What's going on? What happened to my feet?
Shh,
they've
we're
always
breaking
been like
into
that.
this
Don't you
place.
remember?
There was a big frog thing, and you fell in the water with it. And when we fished you out, you had webbed feet.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
It was, yeah, it was quite a fight. You missed a good fight.
You'd think some god was messing with my genetic makeup. It's like, oh, haha, I think it'd be great if I just had some webbed feet, or maybe some blue skin this time. Oh, what next? A long beak? Buck teeth? Oh, wait, I kind of already have
Could be
those.
worse. You could have a bill and feathers, you know, instead of hair.
Yeah.
At least your feet are blue.
It's true. In fact, your feet aren't blue. They are, in fact, quite orange.
It's nice.
Has anyone got any alcohol?
There might be
You might
some
find
in
something here.
Not yet, but we're going to see if we can find some, yes.
Yeah, hold on, you said you were breaking in here. What is it? An apothecary?
Yeah, we thought we might be able to find something to help you inside.
Oh
We're
yeah, we
failing.
could do that as well.
Failing that, we could just grab some stuff.
Oh, I take it all back.
Okay, you climb through the window, the back window of the apothecary, and you basically find yourself behind the counter from where the shopkeeper presumably stands whilst people are rummaging around the stuff in the shop. There are flames in here. There's stuff. Basically, the shop's quite smashed up. It doesn't just look like it's been roughed up before setting fire to it or search for anything. It looks like there's been a massive brawl in here.
I don't care about any of that. I'm going straight for the money.
Okay.
I have been poor for a long time.
You know what? I think we're just gonna let's have D12 times 10 for each player. That's how much gold you find rummaging around behind this counter.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Dice stream or real dice?
That's up to you. I don't.
I haven't got real dice.
60.
So was that a single roll or
17.
4 rolls?
One for each of you. So you charge in and start rummaging around behind the counter, going through lock boxes and stuff like that, busting them open. And so between you, as you basically stampede through this counter area, you each find 1d12 times 10 gold coins.
But Quillen would keep an eye out for any useful herbs or poultices or potions he sees on the shelves marked up.
Yeah, I'm particularly looking for anything to make a healing potion.
Okay, you find, or you can see some of the components for making a healing potion over the other side of the shop. You don't see a complete healing potion. However, you should know before you decide to go and get that stuff, there are flames that you're going to have to get around.
Yeah, Quillen isn't that bothered to put his life at risk for it.
Is Savannah.
Anyone got any water?
No, he's not that bothered since he's found some money.
Doesn't want singe fur.
No, he's doesn't really react well to singe fur.
You know that I'm probably not going to do that to you though because you turned up. it's when players don't turn up that I absolutely.
Yeah, I'm quite attached to my stripes. I don't want to end up with spots instead.
Okay, so are you making out with just the gold?
Yeah.
If there's any sort of paperwork lying about, I'm just going to grab that.
Okay.
Sort of like a Rolex, account books, anything like that, sort of contacts in the city or something like that.
You pick up some papers, but of course you don't take time to read what they are yet. And presumably you climb back out the rear window.
Yep.
Who's going first?
I think I would be hanging back, wondering whether to cross the flames, so I probably wouldn't be first.
Definitely me too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go out first then.
Okay, so Quillen, you emerge in the street, you climb down from the window, and as you turn around, you are faced with 2 city guards and a prince in all his funky armour.
Hi guys. How's things?
You'll address the prince properly, says one of the guards.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness. Didn't realise it was you. Very sorry for that. Can we help?
Search them! The prince says in a muffled voice.
Are we outside being seen or still inside?
It's up to you whether you climb out that window, but yeah, the prince muffles. Search them!
Okay, so
Well, search me, I haven't done anything.
I will be looking to see if there's any water inside to put out the flames to, or douse myself to cross the room.
There are liquids, but with all the burning in here, you're not going to be able to sniff it to see if that's water or not.
So there's no sink or washing jug or anything like that?
No, you get the water communally from the pump.
Yeah, but you put that into a jug by the nightstand.
Yeah, but half the place is all smashed up. You haven't searched upstairs.
Actually, that's probably a good idea. Can we get up the stairs?
You could, yes.
Yeah, I'll take a look up the stairs, see if there's a way out upstairs.
Okay, so you head upstairs. How about Pholus and Ardus? What are you going to do? Are you heading out the window or up the stairs or something else?
I'm following Savannah.
Yeah, I'm still very disorientated, no idea what's going on. I'm going to follow the cat because he's agile and we're in a burning building.
Okay, so you guys all sprint up the stairs. So Quillen, you are turned around, pressed against the wall, and searched. They don't have the scroll, sir. Sorry, they don't have the scroll, My Highness.
What scroll? What scroll are you looking for?
None of your business.
Well, if you tell me, I might be able to help you, that's all. Just, you know, I'm just trying to get some herbs and some medicine to help my friend who's got a very, very strange condition.
We don't care about that, says one of the guards.
Oh, you don't care, obviously, but that's what I'm doing here, and I'm willing to help if I can.
What I'm saying is, we don't care that you've stolen from this premises.
You don't know I've stolen from this premises?
Well, I presume you didn't leave money behind into a burning building.
It's nothing to say I didn't go into the burning building with money.
You didn't go into a burning building, take what you wanted, and then left the gold behind.
I'm looking for medicine for my friend who's got a very strange blue condition with web feet complications.
The prince at this point is already walked off. Is not interested in what you've got to say. And he starts shouting at some more of his men in this rather strange voice, like he can't enunciate the words properly. Put him into the market!
What's up with his voice? It's a bit funny.
Do not comment on the prince's condition.
Okay, be like that, is it? We could help him, possibly, for some money.
That you can do. How can you help?
Well, I could take a look if there's anything I can do. Who knows?
Some kind of cleric, I presume.
Yes.
Yes, the best healers in the city have had a look at the prince's tongue. Unfortunately, the way it was severed, it cannot be grown back. So, you still think you've got it, have you?
Is his tongue cut out, is he? That's interesting. Must be messy. A lot of blood was...
I'm sorry, I missed what you said there, Phil.
A lot of blood was there?
It's not of your concern, unless you're capable of healing such a thing.
Oh, come on, friend. We're just having a chat. It's no need to be like that.
We're looking for a scroll from the temple of... What was it? Oh, God, crikey, I've got to remember now. If you can remember back to your Jasper, first season character. Do you remember if that scroll was from the Temple of the Lionheart, or was it from the Temple of the Winged Trinity?
I didn't think it had either of those names, but
it wasn't the Winged Trinity. It wasn't that.
No, I would have said more the Lionheart.
I know it was a really important scroll, but I can't remember the story behind it.
Lionheart sounds familiar.
It was a scroll that with basically a limited wish, wasn't it? That my character was carrying.
You can say Lionheart and cover later.
Yeah, we'll go with that. No, it's not the Holy Scroll of Tim, Matt.
Well, that's what I said. If you could tell me what the scroll was, if I'd heard of it, if I knew where it was, I could help you out. But she's being so rude. I mean, what do you want? I'll do my best.
I think we've just got a chancer here. Yep. Ignore them. The ones upstairs, however, we need to search. Go get your friends. Meanwhile, the rest of you get upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You find, basically, the way this shop is designed, it's almost like a mezzanine floor. It's not covering the full size of the shop. So it's a smaller room upstairs. And it's basically a bed, a small table. Doesn't look like the person who lives here could cook. They presumably bought their food on the marketplace or something pre-cooked and ate it here. So there's a small table, there's a bed, there's a pile of clothes on the floor. It appears to be that they had a wardrobe. There's a locked chest. That's kind of what you see.
Window?
There is another window. Yeah, there's a couple of windows up here.
Okay, take a look out, see if there's a way down.
Yeah, you can see a way down. There are guardsmen waiting down below, though.
Is there a way onto the roof?
No. But there's no exits in the roof.
Well, guys, maybe we should try and get this chest open.
Yeah, are we...
How hot is the floor? How
basically, that was the question, yeah.
It's a little bit smoky up here because you've been in the building a few minutes now, so your eyes are starting to sting a little. Heat-wise up here, it's not too bad.
Okay, so it's worth trying the lock chest before we jump out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Sure?
Yeah, you've got claws. Can't you just, like, pick it, Savannah?
What, my nose? I can...
No, your nails. They're sharp, like a lockpick.
But they're not really sort of... crowbar sounds better to me.
Alright, crowbar.
It's a well-made chest. So there's not enough... like, the fit of the lid to the box is so good, there's not enough of a gap or a lip to get a crowbar in.
Okay, we could always just push it out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
push it
go.
out the window,
are
follow
we
down.
going to throw it at the guards or just to
Just
cause a
push it out the
distraction?
window. Shouldn't be anybody down there.
There are guardsmen outside.
I didn't see him.
You throw the lockbox out of the window. Guardsmen easily stand to one side and it bounces on the floor. One of them picks it up.
Yeah, well, we get out.
What, from the first floor, or do you go back down?
Yeah, I think I would climb out the window since I'm up there.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you climb out the first story window. That's going to be climb rolls to get down without falling, and a fall's going to be 2d6 damage. It'll set it at a DC of 13.
With the assistance of rope?
DC 12.
No, dear, no, that's too hard.
So athletics or
Alright,
acrobatics?
10. No, it's not too hard for you, come on.
Athletics or acrobatics?
It would be acrobatics.
Okay. Oh, acrobatics, that's alright then. Kind of.
I'll give it a go. Is it just the one?
Yep.
Okay. No, I get a +5, don't I?
Yep, we're easily done.
11.
Yep, so those that didn't make DC 13 roll 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Or you could have just gone down the stairs, you know.
Okay, so 7 points damage from me.
This is like self-harm damage.
Why did you follow me out of the window?
Meanwhile,
It's
there
too
are
late now.
They're all spy out there.
two guardsmen sort of looking at you with arms crossed. One of them's holding a lockbox, actually.
Oh, thank you, that's mine.
The key, please.
It's in there. It was getting a bit too warm, so we had to save what we could.
Very well, you can come and collect it from Barracks Island later, once we've inspected the contents.
Could just smash it open. You've got a big sword.
No, I'm going to leave it to the people properly qualified to do this kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm qualified to hit stuff.
What the fuck?
Yes, you can come to Barracks Island later and pick it up.
Okay, thank
I
you.
will give you a docket.
Oh,
And he writes out a bit of
paperwork.
paper, describes the lockbox on it and stuff, signs it, hands it over to you.
I hand it to Ardus. Paperwork.
It's not sheet music, it's just regular words. I'm not a scholar, I'm a musician. I'll put it in my pocket anyway.
I'm a scholar, but I don't care about paperwork. Do I get an inspiration for the too late?
Oh, missed it. Okay, I'll take that one off the list. Yes, you can have your inspiration. Okay,
I never
so
use it, but yeah.
It's true. Most of the songs get knocked off each week, except last week for some reason nobody did it. But yeah, and for some reason you. Well,
I've got it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, bit of chat there as players going. Oh, I haven't got the song list. Panic, panic, panic. Right. So, right. I'm afraid we're gonna have to search you now. We're looking for something. So, if by chance you'd happen to like to tell me whether or not you're holding a very precious scroll, I'm sure you'll say so now and save us all the effort of searching.
I don't have any precious of anything. Look, I've got nothing. I'm a monk.
I have plenty of precious scrolls, but I doubt they're the thing that you're looking for. They're very precious to me anyway. I mean, define precious, it's a very subjective term.
You rascal, you. Right, just hand it over. We'll start going through it.
I hand over all the
My
accounting
music.
stuff that I nicked earlier.
Right, and they start going through all your paperwork, mixing it all up. So your songs are now mixed in with all of the stolen papers. And yes, I did knock out you
Come on,
rascal.
you can't
for the
tell
song
the
list.
difference. You can't tell the difference between real words and music.
No, they're just not worried about what pile they've put things in, so they're both going through it, and it all ends up jumbled up. And they just hand you back a wad of dishevelled papers, two of which get caught in the wind and head off towards the marketplace. Right, we're going to have to search you now.
I tower over them and say, okay, try not to tickle. I've got big claws.
And they press you up against the wall and start searching through. When they get to you, Savannah, say, this one's got lice.
They're not lice, they're my friends.
Okay, so after being just about having, well, after having your body alien probed, you are released by these men. Right? If you
I'll
come
be knocking
across,
on your door.
very good, very good.
Thank you.
You already had inspiration though.
Yeah, I know.
If you want to collect your lockbox, you'll have to come to Barracks Islands and just hand that in. They'll give you a brief interview if they need to. Oh yeah, that's another one.
I can still report you for violating personal property.
Like that's a crime.
It is! Music is an art! I start running after my music.
Okay, so you find yourself heading towards the marketplace just to check if either of these two bits of paper are sheet music. So
Well,
the
it seems
apathetic.
worse since that's what you said.
Well, two bits of paper, I think I said, didn't I?
No, I'm sure you said music.
Okay, sure. Well, yes, okay. 3 bits of paper head off towards the marketplace. 2 of them definitely bits of music. One of them you're not sure. And so yeah, the marketplace is Apethek as an island is really busy. It's a mercantile. It's like one of the key marketplaces in all of Moraine. It's in the south of the city, so it's quite upmarket, but it's the kind of place you can literally buy anything here. If you want wooden spoons, you've got vendors that sell them in singles and vendors that sell them in quantity. Over towards the dock tends to be where all the bulk purchases. The marketplace here, this part of the market that you're in, tends to be more curiosities and a few everyday things. It's sort of like as the market goes through different sections, it evolves. The content evolves, and the shops around the outside, change. So in this area, it's stuff everyday people would buy, but not the stuff they would buy every day.
Okay, Savannah is going to be looking for somewhere he can get some arm blades made.
You can spot several blacksmiths around the edge of the market.
Yeah. Well, I'll approach the one that looks the most professional, shall we say. He's got broken thumbs and things. Yeah.
You approach a very muscly lady.
Hello.
Oh, crikey. I've not seen one of you before.
I don't. Never been here before. I have need of your services, though.
Well, good. Money talks. I can put up with saber teeth for that.
Okay. I have lost the weapons I was using. They're very specialist. I call them arm blades, and I sort of sketch in the dust what I'm trying to have a make.
I see. Okay. Alright, well, when do you need them by?
Yesterday would be fine, but tomorrow would be good.
Sorry, I'm just checking the song list to see if that was...
No, I'm just being confusing.
Okay, brush job, eh? Something like that. That's, I'm gonna have to push some clients aside. Let's say 85 gold.
Ooh, I'll be negotiating on that, trying to push it down. I have 70, so I'll be trying to push it down below that.
Let's have a charisma check thingy-majiggy. I need to get the skills list in front of me.
Will it be bargain?
That's the one. Thank you.
Okay. I'll obviously be using inspiration if it doesn't work. 18. I think I'm on a -1, so that's 17.
Okay, well, 78 it is.
Ooh. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you half now and half when they're complete.
Give me 60 now. You know, materials are expensive.
Okay, I'll give her 60.
Okay. Now I've got to make a note that you've got, what was it, 18 gold to pay?
Yep.
Right. While he's negotiating with the first blacksmith he came across, what are the rest of you doing?
I am looking for Quellian.
What, sorry?
I'm looking for Quellian.
Oh, right. Oh, you find him, no problem.
I'm just searching around looking for some food I can swipe.
Oh, you're looking to steal some food. Well, look, there's loads of food vendors around. So...
Well, I'm gonna just take some food, and I'm gonna rely on my bad reputation variant for my character to not pay.
Oh, so you're going to try and intimidate them into not paying.
Well, it's something that comes with the pirate. You can use your bad reputation to not pay for food. And,
just get it automatically, really.
Yeah, small petty crimes you just get away with.
Yes and no. You see, because your bad reputation is House Elm. And I'm just going to pull up the political map because you don't. Your character doesn't know what the nature of this island is and who runs it. The problem is your GM doesn't know either, so just give me 1 second while I look it up.
Helen, do you know anything about the black market?
Well, yeah, there is a black market. Yeah, you can sell stuff that's appropriated upstream quite easily.
I'm thinking this one might go. I'm just have no idea where to look. Do you have any ideas where we could find this place?
I believe there's a couple of groups around. I can't remember what they're called now.
If you want to do something dodgy, for you would go to black market.
Black market. I was thinking of that crowd we ran into last time as well. The
water rat.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the water rat.
They must be quite well known.
In
this sort of circle.
Yeah, they would be, but I don't know if your character, having not been to this city before, they're not like a major house or anything like that. They just happen to be the criminals from the island that's north of here, which I can't remember the name of.
Yeah.
Damn those consistencies with previous seasons. Many, actually, well, it's probably 24 episodes ago. So, yeah, that one.
There's me that can't remember what happened last week.
Yeah.
Um,
So, you try to use your weight and influence to basically get a free lunch.
yeah, that's what I'm used to doing anyway.
You find yourself facing some really annoyed market traders who threaten to call the Red Watch. Clear off, your kind. It shouldn't even be on this island.
What do you mean, my kind? Yeah, after stuff you're selling comes from our kind, my kind.
Yes, because you nicked it from our lot in the first place.
That's the way the world works, isn't it?
No, it's the way your lot work.
Ah, well, if that's the way you think. I'll toss it back at yeah. You keep it then. I'll find some decent food somewhere else instead of this slop.
Wow, people are really racist towards humans in this place.
Oh, I'm doing just fine at the moment then.
So, Jenny, could you just roll me a couple of D3, please? D6. Fine.
Yes. 2. Got 2
Yes, 2d6. Yes, please. So you got I can't see from here, hang on.
3 and 4.
So, a 2 and a 2.
Mm.
You find one piece of paper. It is one of your music sheets. You're going to have to hunt deeper into this market to find some more. In fact, you start getting to the point that you see people walking around with paper and you go up to them to check. You know, excuse me, is that paper you just found?
Yep.
Where's my song gone? I have another song. It was one of my favourites.
Where's my Maddie Price Sonnet Volume 3 Movement 2? It's not here.
When a young child comes up to you, says, "Excuse me, were you looking for this?" And he holds up a bit of paper that's got footprints all over it, and you're not sure exactly what that is.
Well, I'm assuming footprints because people have stood on it, right?
You're not sure what's on it. It's not one of your songs.
What does it say?
You grab the bit of paper and start having a look. Now, you can't read what's written on here, but the moment you touch the paper, you feel a little tingle.
Oh, God. Is it a good tingle or a bad tingle?
Oh, it's just a sensation you feel. It's just gentle, you know, nothing. Doesn't overpower you. You notice no other effects. It's just as you touch this paper, it just feels a bit tingly, and the marking on it has an almost pearlescent effect in the light. You can't understand the characters. This letter set is not one you recognise.
It's probably cat talk or something. Well, thanks. Yeah, I was looking for this. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, glad to have helped.
You don't need to hold your hand out. There you go. And I toss him a couple of toss him a couple of coins.
Thank you, mister. I won't have anyone say anything nasty about halflings in my presence ever again.
Yes, he realised that was a halfling and some kind of crazy duck demon.
Can people even tell you're racist? I won't have anyone say anything about Thalians ever again.
So I go back to the others, and I sort of shove it into Savannah's face, actually. Probably while he's trying to finish the transaction. And say, hey, I think this is in your language. Can you help me read it?
Yeah, it cost you 8 gold. And take yeah, I'll take this gold and take a look.
Okay, it's not in cat language, no.
No,
It's in
I
ancient
sniff it.
Draconic.
Yeah, I can speak Draconic, so can I make anything out from it?
No.
No.
No, but you
Would I
recognise it is
even...
ancient Draconic.
Okay. I can't read it, but it's in ancient Draconic.
There's not much
can
writing on it in terms of symbols.
Oh, that's kind of weird, because when the kid gave it to me, I got a little tingle from it. If paper could do that.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, yes, Savannah, you get the same tingle. Yeah, I forgot to
Ooh,
mention.
like that.
Catnip.
No,
Gosh,
definitely
sounds
not
onion.
catnip. So, well, it's probably... Can anybody detect magic? Sorry. Can anybody detect magic? But I think maybe we should be out of the crowd before we do so.
Oh
No.
yeah, no, I don't
Never
know.
learnt that trick, no.
Okay, does anybody else want to do anything in the marketplace?
Well, I'm looking for the black market.
Okay, that's a different island,
Okay.
just so you know.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
Have we lost?
disappeared.
we've lost Becky. Oh dear. Talk
Went to
amongst
the black
yourselves.
market.
She's probably gone to the black market. We'd better go and follow her now.
Or she could have gone to check the mains.
Better tell her we won when she gets back.
Yeah.
Come on.
Did...
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
she is.
yep, I crashed. Which
Okay.
I don't think has happened to me in a hangout before while we've been streaming. I think
No.
I've had all sorts of sound-related issues, but that's usually because I'm an idiot. So, yeah, I think that's like the first time I've properly crashed out of a stream. So, yes, so nobody else wants to do anything particularly marketplace-related, no? Okay, give your money, take away all your weapons, put you in a marketplace you don't think to buy any. Okay, so...
I did.
You did, yes. We
Well,
didn't
that's
actually
right.
buy any, you commissioned some, you know.
That's correct. Well, I suppose I could have looked around to see if there were any arm blades that fitted me, but...
So, you, yeah, okay, so is there anything anybody wants to do before I force something on you?
Yeah, I'll have a look for a better weapon, a halberd or a pike or something like that.
Okay, you pick one up at double whatever the price is in the player's handbook. Welcome to Moraine.
Okay, it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna browse the music shop.
Yep, it's everything here is just twice the price as it would be anywhere else.
Colin will stop off at the first place he sees to buy a bottle of brandy or something like that.
Yep, that's expensive
yes.
too.
Yeah.
I also go and see if I can find some, and then I think, okay, maybe I could get it cheaper in a tavern, and just get them.
Yeah, and everything's 3 times the price in a tavern.
What about armor? Can I get armor?
Yep, that's...
Twice the price?
You'll get cheap Ashed Thum armor at twice the price.
Might be out of my price range.
Fortunately, this is the place where the gold comes from, not the stuff where the manufacturing's done.
Yeah, that's out of my price range.
So I think since Savannah needs some more money, he'll probably try to find some way of making some money.
What do you have in mind?
Not stealing stuff, so I think stealing stuff is probably good.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Actually, yeah, come to think of it, I'll probably try and get into a cellar and nick some wine or other
Right.
alcoholic beverage.
So the
No, I
plan.
could loan you the money.
I don't do loans.
So
Not
the
you,
plan
Savannah.
is a beer heist.
Beer heist.
Well, we were sort of escalated from murder hobos.
Yeah, you're getting more honest. Time goes by.
Hey, you did ask if he wants to do anything.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think the scroll does look interesting. So, did we hear anything about the scroll, or are we waiting for Quillen to say something?
Don't know. Is Quillen doing anything with it? Has Quillen seen it?
I don't know any more about the scroll than you do. I don't think, do I?
Someone was talking to the guard. Sorry,
The guards asked you for the scroll as well.
Oh, okay. So if I know about that, then I'd probably try to make some money that way by selling the scroll.
You're going to sell the scroll?
Yeah, to the prince.
Okay. To the prince?
Well, I'm going to see if this is the scroll.
Okay, you saw him heading off towards the docks.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so I'll head off that way.
Okay. Are the rest of you going with Savannah for this?
Oh,
If I manage to acquire any booze, then I would have finished up by now.
Yeah, it's just double whatever it's in the player's handbook, or 3 times if you go to a tavern.
No, but I mean stealing it.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's have, crikey, I need to get the D&D skill list in front of me. The appropriate skill roll.
Stealth?
Yeah?
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, yeah.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Oh, it's the same bonus anyway, so that's a
Okay.
19.
19. Okay, so yeah, you've managed to pick up a hip flask of whiskey or rum. Whichever you want
Sounds
to do.
good.
One of each, even. So the rest of you also going?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you head down to the docks as a group. It's not hard to see which boat the prince is heading for. It's a lot grander than everyone else's. It's clearly a royal barge. There's loads of guards on it. I mean, the thing is so shiny it looks like it's probably made out of white marble, if that at all could float, which of course it can't. So it's a very grand-looking vessel. It has gold trim and, of course, a maidenhead in the shape of a dragon's head. And it has big black sails.
Do you think we should warn him about Tim?
I'm sure he'll do just fine.
And Cullen's sort of wandering, it's sort of last one in the queue, just swigging on his bottle, saying, well, what's he seeing the prince for? What?
And I'll turn around to Krill and say, look, this is probably the scroll he's after.
Yeah, but, wow, it doesn't seem like a very nice person. I don't think he's going to give you anything for that piece of paper.
It's not. It gives you sort of tingly feeling. There's obviously something magic on
You should
it.
try some of this in this bottle. I'll give you a tingly feeling as well.
Oh, well, I need some more gold. I've got to get my arm blades. I feel naked without them. You don't understand. I've had these since I was a cub.
Well, that's been very long for you when you were a cub.
Yeah, but I've grown into them. Well, can you think of some other way of making money?
Wow, I don't know. I mean,
You could help me busk.
busk. I mean, it's a sideshow with
I'm
this one,
trying
the blue one.
busking it.
We could
I
just
couldn't
charge.
really
We
work.
could just charge.
And I'll give you some of the cut.
We could just charge money to look at the halfling.
Oh, come on. I'm better than that. You will not charge me money.
Pets. You need to be your pet sitting at your feet while you busk. I don't think that's going to
Or
work.
you could Yeah, I was thinking more like you could go in and give out leaflets.
Oh, I could ask people for money. Give me some money. He'll stop if you give me some money.
Well, you are quite the intimidating type.
Yeah, no, I'm not actually, but I could work that one. Okay, well, we'll give that a try first.
Sure, I can try busking.
Okay, so
Then what's
With
left?
bagpipes.
Stop. But
has a decision been made here?
Well, I'm busking. I'm not entirely sure what Savannah wants to do.
Yeah, I'm going to help Ardis Busk. I'm going to go around to anybody who stands around for too long and demand money.
Okay.
I think that's how busking works.
Okay, so Ardus pulls out his instruments and start playing, and Savannah acts as the ruffian demanding money. Anybody else gonna try and join in this scam?
No, I'm just standing back at the moment watching the fun.
Okay,
I'm gonna join in with artists.
joining in what musically? Okay, let's have
I'm not proficient in it, but I'll try to sing along or something.
performance
I'm along.
rolls from the two. I was going to say two freaks in the party, but let's have performance rolls from two of the party.
Two of the freaks.
And an intimidation roll from Savannah.
Okay, that's a 15 from me.
Okay.
Oh, and that's a natural 20 from me.
Okay.
So it's
And
19.
That's a 4.
okay. It would have gone a lot better if it wasn't for Folis's singing. But with Savannah basically rounding the crowd up and not letting them get away, and then holding out a bag for them to put the gold in, sooner or later you do actually start to get a reasonable amount of gold. You get 35 gold by the time that the first two Red Guard appear, see Savannah, and leave. You've got 45 gold by the time 6 of them come back. There are 6 Red Guard coming towards you at speed.
Okay, I stopped playing.
Yeah, shall we
I stopped singing.
run?
Or talk to them, but
So Savannah bolts.
Yeah, catch me if you can.
Right, so Folis and Ardus, you're also there. Are you going to stop to talk, or are you going to run?
Well, I sort of start running while flashing my bagpipe permit.
You have one?
I step to.
Yes, it's an offensive
universal.
weapon.
I make a step towards them, thinking we're going to talk to them. See the other two bolt. I turn around and follow.
Okay, so you're all running.
I'm just sort of sitting there laughing at the moment. You're all running away.
Just so I'm clear, you're all running, yeah? Apart from Quillen, who doesn't need to. Okay. Let's have an athletics roll contested against their athletics. They've got +2 because, city guards and stuff. So they roll an 8.
Well, I don't used to web feet yet.
6
I got 3.
plus 6 is 12.
A modified 20.
Slow and steady wins the race.
And sorry, Ardus, yours was say again.
3.
3.
Yes,
Okay.
3.
So the rest of you are faced with the choice of what to do about Ardus apparently getting arrested. So that's what you see, Ardus. Right, you performing on house oak turf. You haven't got the licenses to be playing here.
What? What turf?
This island is House Oak. You are not a resident.
Well, no, I'm a traveller.
Exactly. So,
Well, I don't
what's
know
your
details about
contribution?
houses. I just play to people.
What's your contribution to Taxiol if you don't even live here and you're making money out of the island? You're stealing from the mouths that live here.
Well, I'm not. I'm practicing my instrument every day, so I'm earning my keep.
See that tower? He points to a tower you can just see in the distance. It's the mile-high prison tower that reaches up into the clouds. See that tower? That's where you're heading. Oh, yeah. Don't fuck with House Oak. Rest of you, what are you going to do?
I sort of turn a corner, use my mask of many faces to look like someone else, and sort of turn back and head that way.
Okay.
You found him. This creature here belongs to my master.
Slavery?
Well, more of a pet. It's drank something it wasn't meant to.
It speaks.
Sort of,
it's sentient.
yeah, well,
It has a master.
it had a master. Now we're kind of trying to figure out what to do with it.
Who's
now
the master?
I'm giving Furlas dagger eyes.
Who's the master?
Some dwarf called Tim.
Right, Arfling. Out the city. You have 2 hours. Go. Run!
Oh, we thought you'd frozen again.
Oh, what the hell was that?
That was very well done. That was.
You're pursued by guards. They're telling you to run, and they will follow you. They're making sure you leave the city.
Come on, let's go.
Well, you're going to have to go to the docks now and jump on a boat.
Good job you can do both things.
Well, at least we know about him now.
Okay, so you're running, yeah?
Yep, again.
They
to keep up with artists.
What sort of waddling, I would have thought.
They don't seem to have much trouble keeping up with Ardus, but they appear to be deliberately not catching him. They're like keeping pace a little bit behind.
I'm just going to keep walking.
You're walking?
Well, sort of waddling, jogging, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Okay. So, provided you're jogging, they continue to jog behind you.
Okay.
Okay, so you get to the docks. Your boat has been impounded, of course. So, not that you know that, but yeah, you don't see it. There are various other boats in the harbour area. What are the rest of you doing whilst Ardus is being pursued in this rather bizarre chase?
I would have followed, sort of weaving in and out buildings, changing my face all the time, so I wouldn't be recognised.
I go
But
back
I'm
to find
trying
Quill.
to keep an eye on him.
You find Quillen no problem, Savannah. And you can see the sham chase going on.
Yeah,
Not sure what it's about.
And I said to Quill, shall we go after him?
Yeah, I think we better. I don't seem to know what they're doing at the moment, but yeah.
Well, made a bit of money anyway. I thought that was quite good.
Oh, that's good. It was quite entertaining.
Yeah. Apart from the music and the singing.
Well, because I'm half cut, but it was bagpipes, so it must be because I'm drunk.
Yeah, because they were always good. So I think I sort of guide Quillen in the general direction of following the chase to the Benny Hill music.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a Benny Hill music moment. Welcome back, Jenny. So, yes, you arrived at the docks. You can see various boats for hire. You cannot see yours. There are various people touting for business. River taxi, sea taxi even, taxi service, whatever island you choose. Heading to Black Market, 8 gold.
That one, let's go to that one.
Hang on, 8 gold's a lot of money.
I'll pay.
8 gold each. You jerk.
You've got some money.
No, you pay once for a taxi.
North up the river,
Okay,
3 gold.
Oh, 3 gold, there you go, see. We'll go that way.
But the black market, it'll get us further away.
We'll stop.
So,
We'll stop.
Jenny, which tout are you taking? Because you're the head of the chase here.
I would probably go north.
Okay, so you head for the boat that you heard, north 3 gold, so...
Mm-hmm.
Right, as you get onto the boat and you hand over 3 gold, the guards arrive, they untie the boat, and they talk to the captain, leave now, don't let that one out in this city. And then they turn and walk away, and see the rest of you, like, hang on, you were busking too, on the boat.
I wasn't busking.
I don't busk.
No, to Savannah, it would be.
Yeah, I wasn't busking.
You were part of the crew on the boat.
Well,
Come on,
But technically that means I can play on the boat because it's in international waters.
I don't care what you do on the boat as long as it ain't in this city.
There you see? Nice compromise.
So, Savannah, do you get on the boat?
yeah, get on the boat.
How about the rest of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go follow as well.
Okay. So the river taximan's like, so, I've only seen that once before, which means you shouldn't have come here, young slave.
What? Once before?
I've seen that happen to somebody else before.
I'm not a slave.
They obviously think you are.
Yeah, well, ignore them. Who did this before? Did they look like me by any chance?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
I've just seen the circumstances. Why am I having to explain myself to a blue duck? Look, why do you even need a boat? I'm confused by that. But
Quellen, where is that medicine?
so you're some kind of slave. I've now got to take you out of the bloody city. Thanks for 3 bleeding gold.
You could drop us off at the black market and
No, I
we
can't.
can find other arrangements.
Yeah,
I'm not going to.
We won't say anything.
I'm not going to the prison tower. Not for you.
Why? What's so bad about it?
Because if I take a slave anywhere other than where the city guard told me to, I could get killed. Slavery is a major crime in this city. The Queen doesn't tolerate slaves in her city because she doesn't have any. She doesn't see her subjects as slaves. So the law of this city is you will not have slaves. But of course what tends to happen is the slaves are told to leave the city. I don't have to make this any fucking more obvious. Give me 20 gold.
Yeah, that is a bit of a loophole to the establishment, really.
Don't seem to have slave markings, so...
Yeah, I just told you I'm not a slave.
Well, they seem to believe you are. So,
Because he said, oh, I'm a slave. Thank you, Thomas.
I saved you from getting arrested.
Huh. Yeah, they did.
yeah.
No one got hurt.
I wouldn't be surprised if your sketch is in the Gazette by the morning, though, so watch out.
Sketch.
How many blue ducks do you suppose there are in the rain?
Well, did they colour it?
No.
So, Quillen, you know how you went into the apothecary to get me some medicine? Where is it?
There just wasn't anything I could see. We could try the only other thing I could do is try a little spell for you. See if we can do something that way, but
Well, I do think
I
the
don't know if a
black
healing
market
spell would
probably
work.
already charge for the cure.
Where would be the best place in this city to find healing medicine? Talking to the water taxi guy.
Well, that would be the Temple of the Lionheart. It's connected by bridge to the island you just left.
It would be. Well, if you could drop us at the Temple of the Lionheart and then wait around for us to take us to the black market, we'd make it worth your while.
That's coming in awfully close. I mean, the same guards that patrol Apathek patrol the Temple of the Lionheart. That's quite risky. All I'm saying is 30 gold.
That's going up.
I put some more into the kitty.
We could make that work. Yeah, we can make that work.
Temple of the Lionheart it is then.
Here we go. Let's get ourselves a normal colour halfling.
Okay,
Good, good,
let's also take a 5-minute break for coffee. So, we're going to be back in a few minutes. Now, there's a... right, so I'm going to try a thing here, which I've never done before. And the button's grayed out, so I can't do it.
What was it?
I was going to try
Whack.
doing an ad insertion in the live stream, so that
Oh.
at least there was something to watch while we're AFK. But apparently it doesn't work like that. It's for doing, I guess, doing stuff after the broadcast. Yeah, fuck
That's
it, who
probably why you
cares?
haven't done it before.
Well, I didn't monetize the channel before. I've just got it monetized as an experiment to see just how much I can sort of earn off of the channel in course of a month. Then I was going to demonetize it again because I don't think it'll earn enough to what I'm doing. I just wanted to get a benchmark. As it turns out, I get fuck all. Right, so AFK for coffee. Back in a few moments. So see you in about 5 to 7 minutes or something. Be right
Okay.
back.
Ah.
Ah, I'm the first one back.
No, just the first one to turn back on.
Oh, I can't believe I'm not sleepy yet. Considering I've been up since rather early this morning.
Yeah, did you just travel back today?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously we had to go back an hour as well.
Well, I hate that. Well, yeah, an hour's not too bad.
No, it's alright. But the flight was quite early in the morning, and the airport is so awful. It's like really claustrophobic and stuff like that.
Mm. Have they got increased security? I haven't flown since they've had the last few attacks.
Oh well, not in Croatia. No, it's just sort of the same.
Mm.
But there've been loads of delays in Dover, apparently.
Yeah, I did see that, but that's just the French, I think.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Steffi. Oh, almost all back. It'd be even better if you weren't muted.
I thought you said knitted. Yeah, you muted. I was going to say Becky's not knitted.
No, Becky's definitely not knitted, but she's definitely no sound.
If she was, though, who's the knitter? And who created the knitter of the knitter? Oh, I don't know. I'm talking bollocks.
What are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking water.
Straight. You want to stop that?
I can literally, but you definitely no sound.
Yeah. Oh, God.
This is your karma for calling us Muppets. Not hearing a thing, Becky.
No.
And then again, my character pretty much is a Muppet anyway, because of the blue
How about
in the
we try
web
to?
feed.
How about we sort of interpret what you say, and then sort of we can sort of DM for you, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we can do it once.
Well, she's gone.
Okay, so that means it's a TPK.
Probably. We certainly won't end up with any money at the end of it.
Upset, Becky.
No, you mean. I love your facial expressions, they're so animated.
Batteries?
There you go.
Turn it
I knew
on.
the big brown button on the side was mute.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I found the volume control on mine was on the side.
It's got too many bloody buttons on it, this thing. I'm gonna get a simple, easy to use one for idiots.
That'll be my set then.
Okay, he sails you round to the Temple of the Lionheart.
Would this count as a short rest?
No, it's too fucking uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, go on, have a short rest.
On his back. Okay, right.
Short rest only.
So, I'm going to use a couple of the hit dice. So, D8, I think.
Do we add con to that?
Yes, you do. To each dice rolled, apparently.
Okay, so 5 plus 1, 6, 7, 13. Fantastic.
Okay. Are you all hit diced up and stuff?
Yeah, thank you.
Right then. So you pull into the Temple of the Lionheart, and it is an unusual place. This place is built around cascading waterfalls where the water is coming down from much higher than sea level. The architecture is large white masonry. The buildings are dome-topped and have large concrete facades and pillars and columns. It's quite an unusual place, certainly. Strange, and I wish I still had the picture of it, and I don't. So, grr. So,
is the plan for us to stop here just to go to the temple and then go on to the black market?
Black Market's a different island.
Yeah, precisely. So didn't we negotiate with the boatman to take us there as well?
Right, yeah.
He wants 30 gold to bring you in here. If you've half a mind to you, you'll get another captain that doesn't know that the guards are after you.
Okay. So if it didn't include that, I won't stay in the boat, which was the reason for the question.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was 30 gold just to get you in here because you were wanted. But you're gonna have to watch out for that little complication for the future. Anyway, you arrive in the docks at the Temple of the Lionheart. There's not many boats here. It's a very small mooring, and it appears that it's just river taxis popping in and heading off again. So it's like room for about 3 or 4 boats, and that's it. And you walk out onto the wooden plankways, and you can see that there's a greeter in robes at the top of the gangplank, sort of waiting for you to arrive. Nods. He's got a hooded robe on. Welcome to the Temple of the Lionheart, travellers.
Okay. What does Savannah know of this religion? Anything? He studied religion.
Yeah, but he studied the Trinity religion.
Yeah.
So this is an old religion of Moraine. It's generally a bit socially behind the rest of Moraine, but it's one of those religions that it's really, really old, so its original meanings have totally changed. And they don't particularly deny it anymore. It's religion is about the path, not the message, that kind of thing. So, have you come seeking peace and solitude?
You could say that, yes.
We've come
Go up
seeking
that right about now.
medical assistance.
Well, come forth. Come forth.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll go forth.
And holds his hand out.
I reluctantly take it.
You take his hand.
Yeah, this is the one that needs the medical help, obviously.
Right.
And the son is like, what?
The Brotherhood here work hard and tirelessly to do everything they can for the community, especially the poor people of the city. But of course, their work is reliant on your generosity.
Yeah.
I'm not Savannah.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
I'm not Savannah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. How much do you want?
Oh, this isn't a bill, you understand. It's just if you chose to donate to the Brotherhood of the Lionheart, then it would be put to good use. And of course,
I'm not really that fond of lions, but I give him a gold coin.
I'm sure if you cure our friend, we'll be quite generous.
1 gold. That will buy a half a cup of coffee for a cold person on a sleepless night. It's gratefully received.
You can see Arda's kind of sweating a bit in his temples.
And you carry on past him and up the steps. It's actually quite loud here because of the sounds of the waterfalls. But you walk up the steps, up the side of this slope, and sort of round through some concrete pathways until you get to the entrance of the main temple itself, and it's a very grand entrance. Lots of marble, lots of gold inlay, old script tablet stuff written in gold into marble tablets on the wall, and it's all very, very grand.
God, looks like they got some cash for this lot.
And at the front gate are two very poncily dressed guards. They stand there with ceremonial halberds that have loads of little extra little flicks and details on them. They wear those like household guards, household cavalry type things on their helmets. You know, the plumes. What do they call those plumes anyway? Stuff like that. Loads of completely impractical detailings on the armor that would trap blades if they actually got into a serious fight. But the armor appears to be at least gold-plated.
Wow.
So these two very impressive-looking guards, but clearly more ceremonial than actual, choppy, fighty types.
Are they the walk past you kind of guards, or are they like a bouncer?
They stand motionless at the entrance to this place. As you walk in, there are three plainly dressed, just again ordinary robes. Don't look particularly nice material or anything, but three monks or brothers or something inside. And they acknowledge your arrival. Hello, travellers. Have you come looking for peace and solitude?
We've come looking for some assistance, if possible.
I would love to some peace and solitude. I've been on the road far too long and need to meditate.
Well, you will find antechambers at the end of the hall. Complete silence.
I was going to say, if you say complete silence, I blurt out, I am blue and I have webbed feet. Sorted.
See what I mean? This is what I have to put up with.
We're trying to help our friend here who has particular issues with blueness.
And I am mocked night and day by the cat.
Indeed, this is an affliction, you say?
No, I've always been furry.
No, the duck.
Not you. Okay. I'm not a duck, I'm a halfling.
Not familiar with your species, but you're not meant to be blue?
No.
Well, to be fair, he's been blue ever since I've known him, but apparently he's not meant to be blue.
And you say these aren't your natural feet?
No, I don't know how I got the feet. They told me there was a frog or something, and it dragged me into some water. The blue thing, well, I think it may have been some kind of ice monster that breathed on me.
I see. So, your species must be particularly susceptible to magic.
Maybe it's just me and all the booze I drink. But yeah, you're right, I've been pretty lucky.
Have you considered training in the arcane arts? Our brotherhood would make excellent tutors if you were to join us.
Well, I suppose I do all that kind of stuff, but I do it through this.
The magic runs naturally through you. You could be incredibly powerful if you applied yourself properly.
What, you mean give up the music and just wave a staff around? No thanks.
Such potential going to waste. Very well. You want to be healed of these afflictions. ideas.
I do.
Could try the healing fountain. What do you think?
I've drunk many healing potions and rested many times, and it still hasn't gone away.
Snake oil, nothing but snake oil. We need proper magics to cure such a thing. Come with us, two of them say, and lead you away from the rest of the party. Whilst we tend to your friend, is there anything we can serve you with?
I'll just have a wander around if I can. Just have a look around.
What
Yes.
do you know about... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, carry on.
What do you know about sort of guardian creatures that may talk to someone in their head? Is that even possible?
Yes, we have. We have a place where we put such people. Yes, if you have somebody you need to for us to look after.
I will be in touch.
Savannah looks around at the carvings and writings on the wall. Anything they can determine what this religion's all about.
In this front hall, the stuff nearest the front, it's almost like this hall has been extended over time, because the writings further in to the building, or this large hallway, this very, very grand, sort of impressive room, but the writings further in seem to be older, like the script is different. And as you go further back, the language actually changes. But there's nothing that matches the language on that scroll.
Okay, for looking there. I just inquire of one of the monks if they know anybody who could read Old Draconic.
Ancient Draconic, interesting. Do you have a sample?
Maybe. Well, I believe it may be Ancient Draconic, but if you have somebody who might be able to read it.
Certainly, the greatest font of knowledge in this city is within these walls.
That's wonderful. Could I meet them?
You're talking to some of them.
Well, if you read Ancient Draconic.
Actually, there's only one guy left, isn't there? So, I can read a little.
Okay, yeah. Show him the scroll. Don't hand it over.
Okay, may I touch it?
You may
If it's proper
touch it.
Ancient Draconic, I'll be able to tell from a touch. Yes, that is Ancient Draconic. I can feel the buzz. Oh, that's... wow. Wait here. And he rushes off.
Hold on.
I need to get an expert! Ardus, you are led to a room which has a circular pool in the middle, and one of the brothers pouring out of a gold urn water into it from a small trickle that runs down the side of one of the walls. It's almost like a little offshoot of the fountain. This water is much bluer than anything you've ever seen. After emptying the urn, he puts it back underneath that small trickle and waits for it again. The men who've led you in there say, you will need to derobe before entering the healing waters.
What, right here? You want me to take my clothes off in front of you?
Your clothes are filthy. You can't go into these pure waters with those clothes.
Well, I don't want you looking at me while I'm taking my clothes off. This
With
is
all due
ridiculous.
respect. With all due respect, you're a completely different species. It's like looking at a cow.
At that, I start sort of like, you know, taking off my clothes in gusto. It's like,
Oh, blue right to the core, I see, even the nipples. And you descend into the water. Right. This way, Chancellor, this way. This creature here.
I'm sort
Okay,
of
thank you.
cover myself up
Hello,
in the
sir.
water.
You're the cat man, I see. You have a scroll. Yes?
I do, yes.
An ancient draconic.
So I believe, yes.
Pass it here.
I don't mind you looking at it, but it's quite important to us.
I am
I
a
will
monk
scroll it in front of him.
of the Temple of the Lion Heart.
Sorry, could you repeat that, Becky?
I am a monk of the Temple of the Lion Heart. I shall not steal your possessions from you. Like all monks, I take only what is given freely. Now pass the bloody thing over.
Okay, I hand over the scroll, saying I allow you to read this scroll.
Good, good. Bloody hell! Oh, that's too much. And he just topples over backwards and lands on his back.
Go anyway
Hello?
without you coming.
I pick up the scroll again, and I look at it. It did do that to me.
His eyes have gone. It's just pure white.
Is he alive?
Oh, he's breathing. He's lost consciousness. Quick, put the scroll back in front of his eyes.
Okay, yeah.
Get his hands on it. Just his hands. I'll hold one. You hold the other on the scroll. Then right in front of his eyes. Come on, get it like this. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Wow.
Sorry about that.
Just had the mind of a god inside my head.
Oh, that sounds
Oh.
painful.
All the memories of all of existence. Oh.
I have to have a service for that.
I think I need the healing pool. Oh, God. Oh. Oh,
Don't be
no.
surprised by anything blue.
He turns to his brother. Our religion is false.
Well,
The
lots of them
healing
are, I say.
waters can't help me now. Nothing can help anything. It's all for nothing. Everything's a lie.
No, only the stuff Quillen says, I think. Technically.
The mind of a god in my head. Oh, the healing waters. The healing waters will make it okay.
Okay, we'll follow him towards the healing waters.
Okay, he
I will
staggers
anyway.
the whole way and his brother tries to help him. Let off me, mortal. Oh, immortal. Oh, my life is meaningless.
Join the
I
club.
will never again know infinity, but I have touched upon it. So, Ardus, yes, this very old gentleman comes up to the pool, takes off his robes, and just splashes into it.
Bloody
Is
hell, he's
this
moving
part of the
over.
ritual? What is going on?
And when he finds you in the water, he grabs you with both hands. He says, "If infinity, you will never know, like I have, the power of infinity."
Impossible, get off me!
The mind of dragon god. Did you know the gods are dragons? Not the queen.
What?
She is
Dragons?
a destroyer, and she must be slain, and her children spawn of the hells.
I
Dragons
wouldn't like to
are
be the
the
people who did that.
gods. We will change this temple. We will cast down the lion head. We will rebrand.
Will you still help the homeless?
Oh, they're meaningless now.
Well, can
Okay,
we
so
have our gold back for what we gave for the homeless?
No, no, you don't understand. Dragons are sustained by gold. We must collect it all. All. We must. We must take the lid off the mountain. Let the dragons devour it whole. But we must find them. An apothecarian. An apothecarian is God. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? A
Well,
I'm
humble,
not one of those
no.
men.
a halfling like him, but not blue.
There's
A
not a half.
halfling like him is God.
No.
Did it look like him, except not blue or the feet, but it looked like him?
A halfling
Like the
is a
face, look at the
dragon
face.
god.
No. I am many things, but I am not God.
You are not. No, you're just an imposter. You're not even
But
the
it
right
looked like
color of God. Blue, blue. No, gods are metals. Metals.
Wait, there was that dragon that I helped put to sleep who was metal.
You put a dragon to sleep. You met a metal dragon.
Yes, bronze.
Kin.
What?
Well,
My friend Kin. No,
Kin?
my friend. The other mind in my head was friends with Kin, one of the three gods, a trinity of dragons. Oh my god, there's more.
tell me more. I've been studying this for years.
Can we please discuss this somewhere where I'm not naked with an old man in a pool?
Are there such places?
The queen, and the witch in the tower, and another whose face eludes me, Sarlan. The wizard Sarlan. And the Wyvern Mother. There are four on the evils. 4 evils and 3 goods. That's why the world is broken. Sarlan became a great evil when he destroyed the world. Did you know the world has been destroyed? This world is broken. It's meant to be a sphere.
It's broken, alright.
There's meant to be a sun in the sky. All we have is the explosion. It's our doom.
I turn around to I love your acting, but I turn around to one of the other monks and say, "Don't you have play? You said you had places for people like this."
Anyway, nothing is happening to me. Look, I'm still blue.
I'm not sure he's mad. I touched it. I know it's genuine ancient draconic.
Yeah, we know that.
For the tingle, it has to have been written by a dragon.
Ah.
There are only 2 dragons in the world, the queen and the prince. No, there are 5.
5?
5 dragons.
No, there aren't, because one of them has died. The bronze one, I said.
No, they cannot die. When they die, they are reborn. They lost the war to the evil gods. The gods who became jealous of their power and their creation. Their creation was life. One dragon made the earth, one made the heavens, one made the life. And the curators were to look after the life. But they failed, turned to corruption by the evil gods, the queen, the Wyvern mother, the hag in the tower, and then the world was destroyed by the wizard Sarlan. Sarlan destroyed the world, became the fourth great evil, threw it into imbalance. But this
Wasn't
cannot be
Solon
undone.
dead?
1,000 years ago, but like all gods, he never dies. He's just reborn in another body. But whilst the good gods are outnumbered by the evil gods, there can be no other restoration of our world or of the good gods. It cannot happen. There is another dragon. There is a sixth. A priestess, not of our temple. A priestess called... Oh, her name is hidden. A daughter of the queen. Given to the hag as a child. She is not chromatic, she is metal. She could be our fourth god, but she does not know. She knows nothing. Oh my god. My gods even, we must find this priestess, the daughter of the queen. Who knew the queen had a daughter? We must find her. We must find her and make her a god. Oh, it's too much. I can't contain this knowledge in my head anymore. I've seen all of infinity. It's too much for my mind. And his head explodes.
Oh, not again.
The healing waters! The healing waters are contaminated by the Chancellor's brain matter. Get out, halfling, get out!
Give me a towel. I sort of grab my clothes and I'm sort of weeping with confusion.
And brain matter.
Why is someone telling me that I'm a god? What's going on?
I wipe my hands no better.
You could do with some fur there, Ardis. Anywhere, in fact.
Well, that water seems to be good stuff anyway.
You're on full hit points, by the way, Ardis, but you're still blue and webbed feet.
I told them it wouldn't work. It's just made me feel good, kind of. But then he came up and he got naked and then proclaimed stuff. Where the hell did that kid get that scroll from?
What did the kid look like?
It was one of the papers that was lost.
Do you remember what the kid looked like?
I would have done.
Yeah, some
anyone.
urchin, yeah.
I lean over and whisper, I stole some papers in the apothecaries.
Yes, you happen to have stolen some of God's paperwork.
Not more paperwork. I give a scroll to Ardis. So, you must know of the dragons here then. So, do you have archives? I'm talking to the monk.
No. This is. We'll have to look through archives, yes, undoubtedly.
Let me help.
I was vaguely aware of a Trinity religion from the time of the Great Fall, but...
I've been studying this in the temple to the north.
There's a temple to the north?
Yes. There's a secret chamber underneath that describes the Trinity. I've been studying this, trying to find out what's been happening.
Right, well, we'll see what's in our archives, but I suspect that temple... Where was it, you say?
To the north. Do you have the map, Becky?
It's in the desert, basically. It's a fallen temple, don't forget. But yes, I would suggest you check their archives. I imagine they would know more.
I was studying there for months, but I found a secret chamber that had been smashed open, but that's all. There was pictograms on the walls that described the Trinity.
I see. Well, this is all news to me. But before we go diving into archives, we need to settle the matter of who's to be next Chancellor. This might take a while. We're going to have to close the doors to the temple, I'm afraid.
Can I? So, are you going to look for that princess and make her goddess, or?
I tell you what, why don't you do that whilst we work out who the next Chancellor's going to be?
Yeah,
How long do you think that will
We
take?
have things to do.
And you didn't hear my conditions.
Look, come back when we've got a new Chancellor. For now, please leave.
Can we get a discount?
Yeah,
We won't charge, just get out. I have politics to attend to.
what the hell's the next chancellor going to be like?
And you find yourself sort of ceremoniously ushered out of the temple. The doors close behind. And you hear a bar going down.
Are the guns still out there?
You hear the voice with the door. Right, who's going to nominate me? And if not, who do I have to hit?
That doesn't sound very civilized.
So, did you follow all of that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a princess we've got to find next.
I was a bit terrified of the acting as well.
That bad, huh?
And try not to visualise a naked old man in front of me.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. I often try to do that when I look in the mirror.
Okay, so you find yourselves on the doorstep of the temple, going, we've got to find a priestess who's daughter of the queen given to the hag in the tower. That's kind of your only lead.
Okay, well, we know where there's a tower.
So we better start at the tower, had we?
But
But isn't the hag one of the evils?
Yes, she was one of the evils. Sorry, Steffi, I missed what you said.
Aren't we going to the black market?
Why are you so bothered about the black market, Pholus? What's there?
I thought we might be able to get a cure for you there. We tried the legal way, we can try the illegal way.
You must be getting used to being blue by now, surely.
No, I'll never get used to it.
And the web treats are a positive advantage.
They're really not.
Well, it is. I mean,
My feet the same way.
if the wind drops, we can hang off the back of the boat and you can paddle. It pushes along.
Come on, it's not all that bad.
I am a fool no more. I am not doing your silly tasks. Now, what is on the black market? What could I get on the black market that can cure me?
Well, I don't know, I haven't been there before, but they're bound to have some sort of illegal medicine.
Because that's always the best type of medicine.
Yeah, but it tastes
Highly-
lovely.
Highly experimental, but might actually do the trick. Who knows?
Okay, well, perhaps we can barter for some information in the black market anyway, and find out a bit more about this potential daughter of the queen.
Well, I suggest we need to find the apothecary.
We found the apothecary.
No,
We
we
Found
found,
his burning house anyway.
yeah, not the
That
apothecary.
was his
himself.
shop. That was his shop.
That's
We haven't
right. Surely
found the
that's where the
apothecary.
scroll came from.
Mm.
He probably left on that car.
Like fine. Or at least it's a coat.
It's not going to be easy to go back to that island though, because Ardus does stand out rather a lot, being blue.
Well, I still need my arm blades. I'm not leaving without them.
Well, we can go to the black market and potentially get a cure and some information.
Well, surely that cart must have ended up somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could send Folus. Won't recognise him.
How do you feel about paint, artists?
Oh, stink.
For a time.
Well, nobody's dying my first, so I'm not going anywhere near there.
Well, it's just that a blue halfling is particularly difficult to hide if we go back there.
So what colour do you propose to paint me? Pink?
Something
Green?
a little more normal.
Brown.
Well, artist is only small. He is easy to hide. I could stick him in the bag. It's me that stands out a
Oh,
bit.
I need a cure.
Okay, well, perhaps we should go and see if we can find a cure first then. And maybe get some information. Then we can decide if we need to go back to that island.
Okay.
Okay, so you're paying us to stay on the boat.
Yes, but that guy is really expensive that brought us here. Perhaps we could find someone else.
Well, from here, as you know, there's that very small little dock. We're just at the moment there's only 2 river taxis in. One's just dropping someone off. One's been waiting there a bit longer. But they're not the same. The guy you hired earlier has gone.
So reading the chat. That sounds like us.
Yeah, yeah. I remember what happened in Ashad Thum, or didn't. Okay, so you get down to the docks. Like I say, there's these 2 river taxis here. I'm heading into the lower tier. 5 gold. Anywhere you like.
Okay, you need to go to the black market.
Black market.
4 gold. Each.
Oh. Obviously good to be true.
These
Oh,
You
water
happy with
taxis
that?
are really expensive.
Yeah, you
Could
should learn how
always
to
walk.
swim.
We're 3 gold each.
I suppose there's 4 of you. I'll do it for 13 gold.
Hey?
More than what you asked for, you
Alright.
fool.
Alright, I'll cut my own throat. I'll do it for 12.
Yeah, 12 it is. Let's just go.
Okay.
Yeah. And Savannah's still counting on his paws.
4. Yeah, group discount. It's an extra gold. Yeah, so you get over to Black Market. By now, it's probably early evening. Now, Black Market's an interesting place, quite a large harbour, but it's not an industrialised docks like an Apothec at all. There's no warehouses and stuff like that. This is all people coming and going, and at this time of day, mostly arriving. There's seemingly an opportunity for persons with various appetites of different tastes available almost straight away, if you see what I mean. Almost straight away, someone comes up to you, got a nice set of knives you might want to buy, going cheap, going once. Oh, you just arriving? Never mind. I want to find someone leaving.
I was going to say, those daggers look quite nice, but never mind.
Hey, welcome to Black Market. What's your fancy? Take you anywhere? Show you anything?
Well,
Guide for the night. I know all the best places.
do you know how
5
to...
crowns, and the entire archipel is at your disposal. Oh yeah, I know everywhere. Get you in cheap just about everywhere. I know all the good places. 5
Do
crowns,
you know
come on.
how to cure a blue halfling with webbed feet?
Fuck no. He walks off.
Thought so. Line trash. Get you everywhere, cheap.
Mm.
You're looking
Probably
for
from
cures and
Rapid
hills?
Hills.
Oh yeah, I can tell you where there's cures and hills. There's a couple of different places you might try. Your best bet will be Aunt Maggie's. Yeah, Aunt Maggie's. Try number 3 East Cloud. It's down there, 8th right, 5th left, past the thingy on the right, 9th right. You'll have to U-turn at that point, come back one because it should have been 8th right.
Can you just
That-
take us there, please?
It's not hard to find. Gives you directions. It involves back alleys.
Alright, well, back alleys are back alleys.
Okay. You start heading there, and you feel like just about every cutthroat and thief is watching you. There just feels like there's eyes everywhere. Continue down these tight little narrow alleys.
This doesn't
And at one
seem like
point-
a good idea.
You're pretty confident that there's 2 people walking behind you that you think are following you. Give them a
Okay.
look up and down. They look pretty hard. They're definitely carrying weapons.
Okay, I turn around and say, are you lost, gentlemen? Or lady?
No, we're not lost. Are you? Do you need directions at all? Any help?
No, we're doing fine, thank you.
I know. Carry on.
No,
Who's this?
after you.
Yeah, let him pass.
No, not to be funny, but you want us following you around here? Sorry,
Why?
you're new to the island, are you? This is our patch. We make sure no one fucks over anyone who comes through. Because we want clean streets round here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Maxim. I'm from House Oak.
Mm-hmm.
There must be
Now.
a big house you've seen some other people from there.
Other end of the street, that's House Elm. That end of the street, I ain't gonna follow you. But, House Elm guys, you want to look for Johnny. He'll make sure you're safe.
Alright. If you say so.
But no one starts trouble here in Black Market, not on House Oak turf.
Fair enough. Thank you for your assistance.
Welcome to the island. Need anything? Feel free to ask. Everyone should be helpful to any question you have. If you're looking for stuff, just go to any House Oak cafe and just ask. Waiters will know where to send you.
How do we tell what is the household cafes?
Bit difficult, not very clear. Kinda complicated, all above me head. Basically, 2 houses own the same island. Bit of a dispute. It's a mess.
Hmm.
I gotta say, this is probably the nicest place I've been since I left home.
Oh yeah, you'll get no trouble on this island.
Yeah,
Like,
nice.
can we go?
Just
Maggie is waiting.
Well, we're looking. Yeah, we're looking for a healer.
Oh,
So
Maggie's.
we
Oh, you don't want to go there. No, no, nasty, nasty house elm rubbish. You don't want to go there. Let me take you to Mary Smith's. Come on.
Mary Smith, eh? They
Well,
sound
you-
almost related.
Right, and you start walking down and going different directions now. Again, it's all tight as and back alleys. And then a couple of heavies come out into the street in front of the guy that's guiding you. Maxim, this is Guild Cooperative turf. What you doing taking people across Guild Cooperative turf? I'm quite sure the Guild Cooperative has everything these nice people need.
Guild Cooperative Turf.
With all due respect, Mr. Maxim, please go back to your own land. He said, I'm so sorry, guys. You can't get around this place without crossing over someone else's turf at some point. See me, I have to go. But third left, eighth right, and it'll be the fifth one on your left, okay? Good
Have you
luck.
got a map or something?
So, how can I help you find people?
quite
We're
like
looking,
yeah around here as well.
we're looking for a healer, probably with something beginning with M.
A healer, you say? Now, what kind of healing are you looking for? Because the guild knows everyone who's worth knowing on this island.
I stand on one leg and show him my web foot.
Fuck me. Right. Now, your best bet's going to be Betty B's.
Oh my god.
Let me take you to Betty B's.
Or could we go to the nearest one?
No.
That's the third healer we've heard in one night. All we want is one healer.
Come with me. I'll take you straight there. Right, and he gets to a bit and says, oh, fuck, wait here. Johnny, the usual, left passage. And then he waits for a minute. And then somebody wandering around up on the road ahead starts running away. Haha, gets them every time. Right then. We have to go a bit quick over this bit, do you mind? And he starts quick walking. Here we go. Betty B's. Best healer in Black Market, probably.
This better be worth it, Polis.
Sounds like an ice cream parlour at Betty B's.
Well, if it's not,
Yeah.
we can always try Mary Smith's or Auntie Maggie.
Betty
Maybe
B's
they're-
better.
Yeah,
Betty
but
B's
it
better.
was-
Go on. In you go. She's the best healer there is, honest. She'll sort you out. And you go into a dingy little old shop. Behind the counter is a very, very old woman who's carving a wooden sculpture. Working away as you arrive.
Excuse me. Are you Betty B?
Yes. And she puts down a wooden sculpture that looks almost exactly like Ardus.
Okay,
Looks like you.
Wait.
what does?
She starts rummaging around. Yes, and then she puts down another statue that looks exactly like Savannah. Third statue
yeah.
looks exactly like Quillen.
That's
Who are you?
bit.
And then she gets out a fourth statue. Looks exactly like Pholus.
You wouldn't have one of a
That's
Goliath,
weird.
would you?
I'm sorry, I missed that, Steffi.
You wouldn't have one of a Goliath?
A giant.
They're very good. Your
Her
scalp
eyes go up into her skull. She puts her hands on a desk, looks at the ceiling. Her veins curse with yellow. She looks back down at you, her hair frizzy and wiry, her face sweating. Dead, you fool.
This is a bad dream. This is just a bad dream. I've just had too much alcohol, and I'll wake up next morning and I'll be fine. Maybe a bit hungover.
I pinch Ardus. Say, are you awake?
Ow!
This is a bit strange. Where have you seen us before?
I
That's pretty
haven't
good, like
seen
it.
you before.
And what the
I
hell are
just
those?
like whittling.
But how did you come across these characters? How did you sculpt them like this?
They are what they are. Take them or leave them.
I need healing, not riddles.
Well, I'm not going to leave that in your possession. That's me.
How much?
Take one.
I take it mean not one each.
One.
I take our deceased one.
Well, what did you take mine for?
I just had a. It's better carbon than the rest. I think it's the better quality. Besides, you'll be famous. We'll get more money for it. You like money?
It is decided, and the others turn to dust.
What is going on?
Don't know, but it's bigger than us.
I do need to eat. Just, any
Healing our
contribution
friend
you
here.
make. Sorry?
Is there any way you can help us healing our friend here?
I just want
I
to be
just
healed.
did, you fool. Now, if you could
Statue.
spare a few crowns, I would be grateful.
Well, at least tell us what we have to do.
There's no need.
I
So
look
turn
down
to
at my
yours,
hands. They still blue.
Yeah, they're still blue.
You haven't done anything, you stupid bitch.
What's your feet like? Are they still webbed?
Yeah, look.
You've not done anything.
So it doesn't seem like we know what to do.
Millennials expect everything on demand. Now, if you couldn't spare a few coins to help an old lady eat.
I put a couple of gold on the counter.
Not my best take, but it'll do. Goodbye.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, thanks.
What help, Fullus? What help?
We got this brilliant statue.
It looks just like you, but it's not blue.
We've got an action
Ardus.
figure of you.
You start feeling a little stiff, Ardus.
A little stiff Ardus.
Yeah, Ardus.
I wasn't anything of the sort.
Oh, shit. Ardus, your limbs ache as you move and start just things.
Fullus, what is that statue?
It's a statue. Hold it in front of his face. Look,
Why does it look exactly like me?
Well,
everyone says
you're pretty
statues
common,
look-
really. There's at least two of you. Now there's three.
She might have seen the other one and knew how to carve yours. The other artist.
My
I'm not sure where
arms.
she got mine from, though.
Have you played here before?
No. I'd never go to such a place where people invade each other's turfs and can't even walk 5 feet forward.
Are you alright?
I'm really stiff. Maybe it's cramps. Maybe it's all the tension I'm getting from being so pissed off I can't get healed.
So we try a bar. Would that help?
I suppose it must for now.
Yeah, lubrication. That'll work.
Okay. You start walking towards the bar. There are several in sight. You just walk towards one bar. You don't want to go there. You don't want to... This one over here is much better. Come on, trust me on this. Trust me. It's what you're
I ignore
looking
him.
for.
I go into the first bar.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Go in. As you walk into the bar, Ardis, your skin starts to bark up. You start to... Your whole body starts to become wood. And you basically turn into a halfling-shaped tree in the entranceway. And we'll continue in 2 weeks' time.
Great, so now I'm a tree.
They're more a sapling. You're quite small, really.
This means that Becky has to make a new border for you since the old one is obsolete.
Yeah, I basically fucked it up so much I thought we'd just grow you a new one. Right, so
I'm so confused.
we'll be back in 2 weeks' time with an explanation of what the fuck I just did to Ardis and some possibly travelling to the prison tower by the sounds of it. So until then, from me, it's bye.
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 And just because we haven't got closing credits, I'm going to play the starting credits again, because, yay.
Bye.